Hey guys, Coach Gaglione here, GaglioneStrength.com. It's the next part in our series talking about women who are strong, and it kind of helps you strength training kind of advance in their lives. So we have Nicole here. Say hello, Nicole.
Hi.
So Nicole is she's an exercise science major at Queens College, right?
Yep.
Powerlifter, swimmer. So tell us a little bit about yourself, what you got going on right now, and then kind of how you got started in lifting.
I'm on the swimming team and the diving team at Queens College. I also got into track last year, so I've been doing that.
Two-sport collegiate athlete.
Yes.
Not too shabby.
I don't run. No. I throw the hammer and shot put. And it's rough, I gotta say. It's rough being a strong athlete and being an endurance athlete at the same time, I guess I could say. The training does overlap. It's a lot, like, to juggle, but it's definitely worth it in the end.
Cool. So we're gonna just pause for a second. So I just want to kind of rewind a little bit. Can you tell? So you're 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
So started lifting pretty young, which is pretty awesome. She's got a really great movement kind. Was a great athlete. I was really impressed when she came in the first time. So someone like Nicole, something that I didn't really see like really early on in the powerlifting career. When I started powerlifting over 10 years ago, there wasn't even like a lot of female spectators, let alone like lifters. I think it's pretty cool that women are getting started earlier and earlier. Nicole's a great example of that. So I want to rewind to like kind of high school. Tell us a little bit about the sports you played and kind of like when you started getting into training.
I started working out when I was like 16.
So what did working out entail?
Like going to the gym, arm day, leg day, back
like bodybuilding type stuff, machines, and
movements like that.
And what like kind of inspired you to kind of get started in this gym?
I would just wanted to find something like that made me happy, and this is what I've always preached to this day. If you're not like doing something you enjoy doing every single day, like I did not enjoy going to the gym and going on an elliptical for like 30 minutes, like feeling like that was my obligation. So I kind of just was like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like I want to be stronger. I want to get strong. I want to look strong.
And was there like a defining moment where you're like, this is like, and we'll talk about getting powerlifting first, but as far as like, what changed your mind to be like, I don't want to just like be like everyone else and just be on the elliptical. I want to actually not just like look a certain way, but I also want to feel and be strong too.
Exactly. Like I didn't really want to like have a mentality like I had to look a certain way. Like I'd rather focus on the numbers I could lift and the numbers like instead of like what the scale said or whatever. Like,
I love that. It's great advice. Because I think a lot of times people get really caught up with the physical appearance, not really what's on the inside. And I think that it's okay to like have physique goals and kind of change that, but it's also really important like how you feeling strong and feeling confident and things like that. I think strength training is a great way to like do that. So awesome. So what like got you into like your first? Oh, okay. So before we go through that, so what sports did you play in high school?
In high school, I was a cheerleader.
Nice.
Was a row. I was very strong. I was pretty strong my senior year. Like
you throwing girls up in the air? Or nice. I love it.
Yep.
And then so what got you into like kind of to like train for your first powerlifting meet and how did that work out?
Honestly, it was not the summer that just passed, the summer before that. I didn't think it would last. I thought
I would do this one time.
I thought I would get sick of it, but it wound up like something I actually enjoyed doing. One of my sister's friends, my sister's a CrossFitter.
CrossFitian.
She is sponsored by Donuts and Deadlifts, so she like mentioned.
Shout out to Chrissy Meg, great company. So.
She mentioned that one of her friends was like starting to program athletes for powerlifting. She's like, she would like definitely like to have you as one of her clients, like to test you out, like see how her program works, and I was all for it. So
I like lifting, I like working out. Hey, well, I want to try it. So it's just kind of like it wasn't too serious in the beginning.
My first workout, actually, I remember this day. So I had no idea what like 4 by whatever.
Yeah, it was even mean.
Like 4 by 4 at 100 or like whatever. I did like 17 sets at like 205 for squats.
Wow.
And it was like 6 reps each. It was like and that's when I was like, what am I doing? This is like hard. I'm like, I can't do this. Like,
It's crazy.
And then she was like, oh, and the girl that helped me out was Desiree Morgan. So
Shout out to Desiree also.
yeah, she helped. She
Great lifter.
She taught me a lot.
Yeah. So what was it like competing in your first meet? And what do you think was like a defining moment that you're like, man, this is really cool. I actually want to pursue this. And I want to take this further.
Definitely competing. Like you train your ass off. I trained my ass off, like, and once you step on the platform and you hit a PR or something, the adrenaline is up.
Yeah.
Everything's up. It's great, but it definitely was challenging because I didn't have a coach with me.
Yeah.
And it was USAPL, and USAPL is very strict.
For sure, especially for your first
very strict. There was a lot of nice women that helped me out. 2-hour weigh-ins too was rough because I cut like 9 pounds.
Don't come wait for your first meet.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it for the second or third or fourth.
Yeah, that's really good advice. So cool. So would you say competing was like the defining moment that really like kind of man, I really want to like do this. This is awesome. So I think I just want to recap a couple of things that Nicole said. She didn't really take it too serious in the beginning, but once the competition was a big kind of turning point for her. Also, like the community is very supportive.
Yes.
I think a lot of people think they're very scared, they're very intimidated when they first start.
Absolutely.
They think that they're gonna look stupid or like I'm not ready to compete. But I would just advise if you are into it, just set a date and just like kind of do it. So I think that's really great advice. So now the other thing I want to talk about. So again, started really young, which I think is really awesome. But also a college student, busy college student, and a dual sport collegiate athlete, and she's still a competitive powerlifter. So almost like doing 3 sports at once, which is at certain points in the year, which is really, really impressive, really, really challenging. So, what advice can you give people about juggling athletics and lifting and in school? Like, what would you say to them? Because you're still making progress even in season. You're doing great and things like that. So, like, what would you tell them?
When you're in season, I mean, maintenance is probably the best route.
So having like realistic expectations for what you're going to accomplish.
You're not going to go into the gym and pull like a 315 deadlift to what you competed with. Like, your body is physically exhausted, and it's just, expectations are a lot different when you're juggling 3 sports rather than just one and having a job. But when you work, when you coach, when you have 3 sports, it's a lot, but it'll all work out, and soon you'll be able to just handle at least one thing at a time and focus on one thing.
So, a lot of people would be like, I'm in season, I'm not lifting at all. Like, what would you tell someone like that? Because I think, that's definitely a pitfall people kind of fall into.
I mean, I don't know why someone wouldn't want to lift when they were in season. I mean, that's just crazy to me. But, I mean, if you don't want to lift, wouldn't you want to just keep maintenance?
Love it. So
like go to the gym and like maintain
do what you can.
Yeah, exactly.
You have 60% in the tank, give 60%. If you have 80%, give 80%. If you have 100%, let's attack that day. Yeah. So Nicole's like very mature for her age. A lot of people my age and even older would be like, I'm busy, I have a job, I have kids, I have schoolwork, I have this sport. They're gonna just quit. But those are all excuses at the end of the day. So if this is important to you and you want to get better, plus it's going to help you like in your athletics too. So no matter what your sport, strength is the foundation for everything. So pretty awesome stuff. So I think that's really great advice. So again, for a 20-year-old to say that, it's pretty awesome. So Nicole's like one of our most hardest working people in the gym, and that's why I wanted to kind of talk with her today. So do you have any like advice for someone that's on the fence about starting lifting or starting out? Like, what would you tell them?
I mean, you never will try. You'll never know until you try.
Give it
you
a
don't
shot.
know if you're gonna like it. You don't know if you're gonna hate it until you try it. So,
give it a go.
the lifting world is a great world. Everyone's a great community, especially here. It's like a family.
Like a fan. Awesome. So very wise words from a young girl. So if you're young, if you're an athlete, no matter where you're starting, lifting is something you can do. You just got to progress intelligently, have realistic expectations, and just do the best you can each day. Don't worry about hitting a PR every single day. Just do the best you can. Not everyone's a professional lifter that can just eat, sleep, and train. and repeat. We have jobs, we have lives. You just gotta just do the best you can and organize it. So maybe you don't train 5 days a week, maybe you train twice a week. Nicole comes here once a week, even in season, and you get a lot done that one day a week, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Cool. So let's definitely show Nicole some love, drop a comment below, like the post, share if this helped you, especially if you're a collegiate athlete or you're a younger person kind of getting started. If this could help someone, definitely share it. Check out the links below, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.
Thanks.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.